Hey, my name is Jordan Hall, and this is the AT1 research presentation from my golf recommendation website for looking at which clubs to buy. Firstly, we look at the familiarity versus novelty visual research method, and we see that websites that had very typical layouts were the more beautiful, and the trend is that the more typical you have it is the more beautiful and efficient it's going to be. Golf is traditional and classic, and therefore the websites need to follow that idea. And novelty isn't often seen because it's when it's done, it's not done well, and needs to be classy. Typography, we looked at a lot of sans serif websites throughout, sans serif fonts that are on the websites throughout, as you can see highlighted. A lot of them use color in their font, and they also used capitals for subheadings and category titles. The second principle is color palettes, in which green and blue accents were a very common thing with white background bases. Black was not seen as it's too jarring. Thirdly is visual hierarchy, in which the logos of all websites were either in the left-hand corner or the very middle. That was a common theme, as it's the most common spot for people to look with their eyes. Image rotating slideshows were also very popular for the hierarchy. Repetition was seen throughout the imagery, and layering the advertisements next to each other so that you can see different options of what you're looking to buy directly next to each other. For the competitor audit, some of the must-haves for my website are search bars, drop-down category boxes, shopping carts. Some of the things that may not be as necessary are a live chat feature and a hamburger menu. The target audience of men between 18 and 55, and they require a disposable income, being willing to spend, extroverted, as golf is quite social, needing free time that allows, and a job that allows for the time off. The user research, the website needs to give people well-informed information about the latest and greatest clubs that can help them improve within a budget, giving them access to information that is helpful and that other places may not share due to bias. The site goals, the website should create a reliable source for men and women when looking to start golf from scratch or improve on what they have. Here are the interview questions. From the interview questions, we can see that a lot of people had preference to go to a store, but they were fine going online as well. Secondly, their reviews were relied on heavily, as well as YouTube videos as a reliable source. Third, each gave different responses due to price. 500 all the way up to 1500 were given. For question 4, a few people had not so great experiences, while others had great experiences with employees recommending clubs. Fifth, some said that they would like the website for using reviews. One said it saved time, and the other didn't see much benefit. For question 6, they all had positive experiences. 2 in store rather than online, while 1 had a really good online experience. For question 7, each golfer played a different amount of times. 1 was a summer golfer, the other 2 play quite regularly, almost daily. 8th, they all said that money isn't a defining factor for the clubs that you should buy, but they said that you should be comfortable and you should be willing to invest when needed. 9, it was common that wear and tear was a common indicator for a new club, as well as new technology, saying that wedges with a club needing to be replaced the most often. Question 10 sparked different responses. 1 said that the forgiveness and sweet spot was what he was looking for, while the other said the look of the club was the best thing for him. This is my persona, Chris. He's 36, single, works in finance, and is middle class. His goals and motivations for the website are looking to buy new clubs and could benefit from recommendations, as he isn't knowledgeable. He wants clear and concise information about clubs to help his game. He deals with anxiety, so doesn't want to go to a store, and that he isn't great with technology, so he needs a simple site. And he's frustrated by the fact that there is too much variety in clubs. He wants a narrowed selection, and he also wants bias removed, wanting a simple, honest opinion. Concluding, based on familiarity versus novelty, we can see that simplicity is key. From the visual research principle, the visual research method of looking at the principles, blue, white, and green color palettes are common. From the user research with my target audience, I'm tailoring to men and I don't need to have tight budgets. And from the interviews conducted, I found that all different skill levels require different needs. Therefore, my site needs to be diverse and accessible for all. And my visual research competitor audit found that search bars, drop-down menus, hover interactive images, and account features are all must-haves. Thank you.